Hey guys, it is Brido here, and welcome back to our Liverpool Career Mode series. This is episode 18, and in today's episode we have a couple international games for you, playing as Denmark once again. This is the last international break of the season, playing in March. The next one will be in September of 2013. But for the meantime, though, we're playing against Turkey and Finland away from home, and both these games are extremely critical to our World Championship qualifying status. We have not had a good campaign thus far. We took over Denmark about midway through their qualifying. They only have picked up 1 point thus far, and we're at the bottom of the table. Last episode, we were able to beat Finland, and then we drew with Austria, which was a critical dropping of the points for us. As you can see right there, we're only at 5 points. Could be at 7 at this point, which would be a lot nicer. But we still have a slim opportunity to eke our way into those qualifying spots. We just need to win both these games if we're going to have any chance in the next episode coming in the September calendar day. If we're going to have any chance of really making the World Championships with this team. So we're going to jump into this game here against Turkey, and for me, I consider Turkey probably to be on level with the Czech Republic and probably the second or third best team in the group. I think Finland was probably the bottom of the run, and then Austria is around them as well. And I was really expecting a tough opposition in this one. They have Nuri Sahin, a great midfielder that plays for us at Liverpool. It's kind of funny actually because for us playing as Denmark, we have Daniel Agger, which is kind of cool, and then as Turkey, we're playing against them. They have Nuri Sahin. We played against Austria. They had David Alaba. So our team is very international, and we're also seeing a lot of them in this series because each team seems to have one of our Liverpool players, which is kind of cool to see in a way. But here, starting off the game, we got a nice free kick opportunity there, which we're just not able to put away. But off the ensuing corner, we're able to get a nice goal here from Nicholas Bentner. He volleys this one into the net. A tough goal for him to score, but I was extremely happy to see that he put that one away. And we get the early 1-0 lead in this one, just 5 minutes in. A great start for us, and I was extremely happy with it because we're having a little bit of struggles with our Liverpool side, and it was nice to get the good start in this game, especially against a tough side such as Turkey that we're probably a little bit overmatched by, especially away from home. Here in the 21-minute mark, though, comes a goal against us, and Nuri Sahin. A bad defensive play by myself as I was kind of just scrambling. I thought he was going to take the shot. I dived to try and block it. He did not. He deked me out, and once again, they score and tie the game at this point. But here we walk in and we actually get a penalty for ourselves. An interesting play. I'm going to let you guys see the replay here. As if we would have given up on the play, we would have got a free kick from the corner area there. But we decided just to keep pushing forward, and you can see there was the original free kick, and then it goes into the box. He continues to try and grab my arm, and that time around, that is costly for Turkey there as we score another goal of Nicholas Bentner. And again, he is on fire for us, really. I was feeling a little apprehensive of using him. Not saying that we have any other choices, but in the previous games, I felt a little bit, he felt a little bit clumsy, a little bit awkward playing with him. But in this game, he was really coming to the floor, having a great performance for us. So I was extremely happy with that. But moving on to the second half now, you can see the halftime scores extremely crucial. I'm watching the halftime scores because we want as many draws as possible, and also we're just hoping that Turkey and the Czech Republic kind of stay as low as they can. We're playing Turkey in this game, so they're out of the positioning. I don't think Austria will be a threat to us for that second spot, but at the same time too, we want the Czech Republic to get as little points as possible because they're probably going to be the team that we're going to have to go up against if we're going to have any chance of getting that second spot for the qualifying. But here you can see in the second half that we're still going quite strong, but Turkey's continuing to try and get their own opportunities, try and get a goal for themselves. We are having none of it though, as our backs are up against the wall. I'm not giving away a free corner to them at this point. Well, we're giving away free corners, but a free header in the box is not going to be what they're going to score against us. And we get a great opportunity to put a little bit of a padding into our lead, but we're not able to do it there. And Nuri Sahin playing a great role in the midfield for Turkey in this game, but a great save by Lindegaard there. Happy with his performance today as well. Moving ahead here, they get another corner opportunity at the 78th minute. Try and put one in once more. That one goes wide though. Moving ahead to the 85th minute, they continue to get more of the opportunities at this point. We're starting to not really try and sit back, but we start getting pushed back, and there was a great chance for them to get the lead, or not to get the lead, but to get the draw there of the 2-2 scoreline. And here in the 90th minute, though, we put one away. A great goal, it is a passing goal across the face of goal to get an empty net there, but still a lot of movement on that play and a lot of tight passes there to make that one happen. And we get the 3-1 win here, guys. A pretty solid win, I have to say. I was really happy with our performance, and overall, the guys played great. Nicholas Bentner there up top, getting the man of the match performance, so very happy with what he did in this game. you can see that Turkey did control a bit of the possession, but we did get more of the shots, which was definitely a positive for us in this one. And the other positive as well is that the Czech Republic did draw their game against the Netherlands. We probably would have wanted them to lose that game, but at least they only get a point. They're not picking up 3 points, because if they pick up 3 points, that is probably the end of us here. We need them to keep their totals as low as possible. So looking at the table now, we only have 3 games left, but we're only 4 points behind Czech Republic at this time. So we are closing the gap very slowly here, and we still have 1 game against them as well. So keep that in mind as we try and close the gap on the team that we're potentially trying to catch up to here. Netherlands is not out of the race just yet, but we just are assuming at this point as well that they're going to pick up a couple wins, and as we get closer and closer to potentially being at the last couple games, they're going to be out of reach for us to catch them at that point. But we're moving on to our game here now against Finland, and this one is an interesting one for us because the team that we're facing here is a team that we had our first international game against, and we did pretty good in that game. I think they're probably definitely the weakest of the group, if not for us. We're both probably around 4-star teams or so. But Finland seems to have less of goal scoring opportunities, and you can see that in the first game that we had. There was a really weird opportunity though, as I was going to head the ball to Daniel Agger, but he just kind of stomped on the play. Didn't really know what was happening at that point. Luckily, we didn't have to pay for it though, as no goal goes against us at the early points of this game. And Christian Eriksen here makes Finland pay for their mistakes by not scoring. He scores his own goal, and we get a 1-0 lead at this point. So charging back, getting an early goal for ourselves once again. Those early goals, especially for myself, are extremely crucial. At least I feel when I play FIFA 13, whenever I get those early goals, they really help me because they kind of let me settle into my game, play more of a possession, because I know that we're already winning. They have to come and get the goal from us. We don't have to go hunting towards them. So it's a nice feeling, to say the least. It gives us the opportunity to sit back a little bit and also feel a little bit more confident on the ball as well. Another thing I want to touch on too while this game is playing at this point, I'm talking about for Liverpool that I'm considering switching the formation for our team, and what I'm considering to do coming up is that I'm playing with Denmark right now, and they're playing a 4-2-3-1, I believe, is with Nicholas Bentner up front and 3 center attacking midfielders. But with changing the formations and whatnot, I can change that as well. And I'm considering trying that out maybe next season, but for the upcoming episode, I've already played 1 game from the upcoming episode, but the games after that, I'm going to give a different 4-3-3 positioning a shot, trying to essentially have a holding midfielder back. So 2 center midfielders, no center attacking midfielder. I'll have Steven Gerrard sit back a little bit more, and then we'll have Lucas Leiva sitting in that holding midfielder role for us, just to see if we can kind of plug the hole, because we've been giving up a little bit too many goals. I feel in a lot of ways, and this is not an excuse for me, but when I play in the rain, I feel like I give up more opportunities defensively, and you can see in these 2 games here, we're playing in clear weather, and it's going pretty good for us overall. And going ahead to probably some rainy days and some games that we're going to have really tight situations, especially when we're closing down on those final positions, trying to secure a Champions League spot. I want it to be, not us giving up goals, not us regretting our mistakes. I want to, make sure that we're having these close games where we're most likely picking up the points, but, also giving ourselves a chance to win those 1-0 games. The games that we were really winning at the beginning of the season that were very crucial for our early on points. So here we're going back to the game now. We got that 3rd goal there off a similar play to the goal we got in Turkey, except we didn't get pulled down. We got a goal there for ourselves. And continuing the pressure here, they get their own opportunity at the 60th minute on a really bad tackle just outside the box, but we're able to keep that one from going in the net. And continued pressure goes against Finland at this point. We're just trying to really pad our stats as much as possible because, you never know if it's going to be even on points by the end. We want to have as many as we can because starting this episode, we only we were a -5 on our goals differential, which is not good, and we're nowhere near what Czech Republic have at this point. So in this game, we're trying to get as many goals as we could, and it was a little bit of a heartbreaker here at the end, at the 89th minute. They get their own goal here, so we give up a goal. We could have 3 goals in our favor, but we only get a 2-goal differential positive for us from this game. But the positive too is that we got 4+, so now we're up to -1 after these games, which is pretty good. I'm overall pretty happy with that result, and we get the win as well against Finland. So that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Obviously, a little bit quicker than usual, but I'll be back at it with Liverpool coming up soon. Probably not today, but most likely tomorrow I'll have an episode up as I'm working the next couple of days. There you can see that Austria lost to the Czech Republic, which was a pretty devastating loss for us, because that means Czech Republic now move up to having 15 points, which is not helping our case whatsoever. And you can see the next two games we have Denmark and Czech Republic versus, and then Netherlands versus us. And you can see on the table here that they're 4 points ahead. So we're going to need favor in the fact that now they're going to have to face Finland and lose if we're going to have any chance. We're going to have to beat them in our game. But there's still an opportunity and still a chance. So stay tuned for that in the future. But for now, that's the end of this episode, guys. Thanks, guys, for watching.